Let's just say you are out at a bar. You see a cute little young lady. You walk up to her, hit her with that game. Y'all start talking. Things are flowing fairly smooth. And then she's dancing all up on you, grabbing your Johnson tip. And you say, hey, babe, let's get out of here. So you take her back to your spot and you beat her doonies down. Now, let me ask you the famous question. Is she a hoe? Now, if you say yes, okay, let's add some context. What if that girl, you were her third body ever, and she's like 25? Huh? Now, it's like, is she? Or did you just get lucky? Are you right place, right time? The whole point of this video today is I want to break down some of my philosophies around the first night lay. A lot of guys out there have a pretty weird take, calling girls hoes and stuff like that. Now I want to give you guys my perspective, and hopefully I could change your mind or two. The first reason why I don't think she's a slut or a hoe is because I see myself as that guy. When guys say to me, oh, if she sleeps with me quick, she's weird, I'm like, so you don't see yourself as that guy? Because listen, if I'm a girl, right, and I met me, tall, charismatic, funny, good-looking, charming, witty, well-dressed, smell nice, I get it. I get why she chose to sleep with me on the first night. In her mind, why? Wait, this guy's fly as hell. But if you see yourself as not that guy, you're like, wait a minute. I'm not even that guy. Why would she do that? Now, you may say, oh, that's not how I think, but why else would you judge her? You're judging her because you don't see yourself as that guy. So you're surprised. Like, wait, me? You want to sleep with me quick? Don't I have to take you to dinner first? And that's another layer, right? Which is guys think sex is something that's difficult. They think sex is something that they have to work hard for. So when they get it quickly, without doing dinners and extravagant dates, they're like, wait a minute, that was too easy. That means you're a hoe. And I'm like, bro, she just saw you as that guy, okay? So don't judge her for it. Don't thank her either. Don't shake her hand afterwards and say, thank you for choosing me as that guy. But that's what happens to a lot of men who don't get laid a lot. They correlate sex to something on a pedestal that's difficult to obtain. So when they get it quickly, they're like, there's no way. There's no way. Another thing about this first night, first lay, it also can come down to, you guessed it, some luck. If you meet a girl in Miami on her friend's bachelor weekend, yeah, you may actually sleep with her quickly versus you meeting her in her hometown, right? That's why I encourage all you guys to be on dating apps, because girls will come to these cities and be there traveling for a weekend. They're there for a work trip, and they're looking to add some spice to their vacation, to their work trip. And they're like, hey, if I match with a cute guy, I'm not going to see him again, so I might as well do what I want to do now and just see him later. So that is another layer, another factor of these first night lays, is that sometimes you're just right place, right time. That's why if you're like, oh, I got to meet girls in person, online dating doesn't work. Bro, you've missed out on so many girls that have came to your city and they're looking for a one-night lay. And you may have been in the right place at the right time if you were on the apps with a good profile. Speaking of having a good profile, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I will hire you a photographer, help you with fashion, and pick the locations. Anyway, back to the video. Another popular reason why a guy would call a girl a hoe is because in his mind, if this girl slept with me tonight, first date, that means she does this with everybody. Now, does that statement hold a little bit of validity? Sure, but here's the thing, bro. The girl that you slept with on the very first night, some other guy paid the price. Some other guy went on 3, 4, 5 dates, flew her to freaking Cancun, and did everything for her, and then got sex. When a girl just gives you sex a lot quicker, it's just way better. And here's another thing. As you start to have more first night sex, you start to judge women less and less. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the bandwagon of if she sleeps with me quickly, she's a hoe, because it just made sense. I never as a guy got sex really, and I always thought sex was something I had to work for. So when I got it quickly, I'm like, oh, she's just one of those girls. She just does it with everybody. Psych, the girl that you took on 3 and 4 and 5 dates met another guy off a dating app and got it cracking on night 1. I know it's hard to hear. I know it pains you that she chose somebody else quicker, but that's why I want you guys kind of having a bit more sex, just because it opens your eyes to what's really happening out here. When you're a guy and you're consistently waiting for sex, and you have sex on the first date, you're like, wait, that was so much better. That was actually what I prefer. And then you start going on dates, and if it's not happening within a certain period of time, you're like, nah, I know a girl for a fact has done me way quicker, so I'm good. That's where I want you guys to get to. So as I kind of wrap up these thoughts and these ideas, I want you guys to stop judging girls for having it on the first date, because you want it, I want it, she wants it, why are we judging? And ask yourself, why are you judging? It's probably because you don't see yourself as that guy. And if you don't see yourself as that guy, ask yourself what would need to happen so you can see yourself as that guy. Because another guy sees himself as that guy, me, and when I have it on the first night, I'm like, I'm not surprised. I get why. So that wraps up my thoughts on this whole first night, first lay thing. Hopefully I was able to change or challenge some of your guys' perspectives, because I think when you put sex on a pedestal and you think it's harder to get, you will wait longer. When you take sex off the pedestal and see it as something casual like that you can get on a first or a second date, it will happen more often. So for this year, for 2025, I want you guys to get it quickly, quicker, and more often. That does it for my time. If you guys found this video valuable, I do work with people one-on-one to completely change their dating lives in just 60 days. And shoot me a follow on Instagram, YouTube. Of course, TikTok's going away. That's getting banned. But anyway, you have a good day, and I'll leave that information for that one-on-one down below. Talk to you soon.